Hello Commandos, want to give a big shout out to our channel members. These guys support the channel and help create the high quality gameplay content. You guys rock. Go Commando. You are watching coverage from this month's Dice Commando team member tournament. For today's tournament, we are using the Gandorkocron, the unofficial but community accepted holocron. Today's tournament was sponsored by Gongai Games. Be sure to check them out online at gongai.com for your gaming needs. Use code Commando10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Hello everyone, welcome to round 3 of today's member TTS tournament. On the bottom of your screen we have Swagdean. He's playing Kragan, he's playing Phasma, and that's 2-player Phasma, and the Junk Dealer. We have seen him in a previous round. And on the top here we have Rebel Trader, a new deck for us today, Imperial Death Trooper Elite, Dr. Afra, single die, and Sentinel Messenger. He is on the landing dock Scipio, and Kragan and Phasma is on the Salt Flats, so makes sense. So, alright, good luck gentlemen. You can go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining us. Alright, that's a heck of a roll. So we'll be going with Salt Flats for sure, I would think here. Yep, taking Salt Flats, so 2 shields will go onto Trader's side here. Some on, he'll be generating indirect, I would imagine, so it won't necessarily matter, but we have 2 on, or 1 on Afra and 1 on the Death Trooper. So, alright, we're ready to go. Phasma coming out first. It's the focus. Tech team down, not a bad start. It's actually more than not a bad start, it's a great start. Does he have a DM? Nope. Alright, 1 for conscripts. Remember, conscript comes in with the leader. Both of these guys are leaders, of course. Tech teams down a Deja Vu. So remember, Deja Vu, you can exhaust it to repeat an action or an event that you play. So for a 0, you can play the 0, do Deja Vu, and it can come back out, or you'd have to pay for it if it costed. Right, rolling in conscript. It's a blank. Now he didn't want to bring that with leader because he wants Kragan in reserve. But the Death Trooper's likely going to put some sort of damage on the table here. Or roll the nuts, take money. That actually puts him in an interesting position. Yep, so there's going to be a pass. Makes sense. All right, Afra going to come out, looking for damage to protect his resource. Gets the 2 for 1, which you can't pay for. But that does protect the resources. Right, another pass. He'll take the 2 resources. Which is going to let him play even a 3. Oh no, tech team's exhausted, so he can play only a 2 at this point. Salt Flats power action and blank Afra. Okay. So now he's got to get damage on the table or spin. Oh, Assassin Droid for. Yep, Assassin Droid for 2 using the Afra ability. Right, so we do have the power action there on Afra. Of course, we all know that she doesn't actually have a power action, but we're using that just to mark that she's been used. All right, Kragan coming in finally, giving up on stealing the resource, but rolls really well. Alright, so Assassin coming in. He does get to deal 1 damage when it comes in, which he'll put on Kragan. Sudden impact, 2 across the board. That's sexy. Alright, turn the 3 indirect into 6 directed. Alright, here comes a Sentinel. So Trader will get to look at the top of his deck and choose whether or not to play it, who also rolls a blank. Alright, no play. there's the pay for the sudden impact, no worries. Right, focuses to the +2. It's likely got some sort of control, right? Alright, yep, crash it, so that'll deal 2 indirect, and then he gets to draw a card for Aphra. He knows what he's drawing into because he already saw it. So it likely doesn't help him because he didn't play it before. So, but card's a card, especially when he can reroll here. Remember, the Junk Dealer does reduce the cost of a gray card, so even though Dean doesn't have any resources, he could potentially have at least one removal here. Now he has passed again, so it is Trader's action here. So he drops the ID 10 to reroll the lot. There's a 2-for-1 he can't pay for, a disrupt, and a focus. That focus will get him something. It'll be interesting what he focuses to. So there's a claim. Probably goes to the 2 on the assassin, I would assume. Yep, puts it into Kragan. Alright, and that'll do it. So going to round 2, clear winner of that round was Dean. However, that doesn't necessarily phase Aphra. I think a lot of times Aphra looks like she lost the first round, but he's got an okay board state. We'll see what he does with the Deja Vu here. Did not have to use the power action on the Death Trooper last time. Alright, leads with Junk Dealer for his own assassin for 2. Because it's not a neutral. Yeah, it's not neutral, so yep. Gets his 2 money back, so it's still Dean's action here. Okay, rolls out Phasma here, bringing the conscript with it. 1, yep, there's the 3, that's not bad. No one is close to death yet. Alright, assassin come in, likely 1 more into Kragan, yep. Okay, gets a disrupt. No characters activated for Kragan yet. I can't see him not shooting here because Forsaken is online. Again, we're playing with the new Gandorkocron, so there's a lot of choices that need made, but Forsaken is not affected by that. Alright, so IDT comes in. Resource, not a bad roll. Alright, so there's a near miss. Okay, spotting the 2 leaders, 2 characters there. Subtype removes the 1. Respites Aphra to draw a card, gain a resource. And then does it again to draw a card and take a resource. Wow. Alright, Kragan for the steal, as he has activated characters with no damage in the pool. Kragan rolls a blank and a resource. Could potentially get that Megas, or he has a resource, Megas or Pirate Ship, and for certain can play his assassin. So he could play, play anything he wants here with 3 resources. Aphra is actually not used, so he merchants for 0. Takes a resource, disrupts a resource, yeah, keeping him off that magic 4. Power action, does he go to the resource is a question. He does. He wants that 4 on the table. Alright, there's the Forsaken, keeping him off it. Throw the assassin down, right? That's what he can afford. Keep pinging. Yep, there it is. Alright, merchants for 1 on trader's side. We're looking for the die. There we go. So assassin 1 in, 1 into the trooper. See if you can roll a hit here. Nope. Alright, there's BT for 1. If you can get 000 down and start the indirect engine, things are going to get ugly real quick here. Alright, gets rid of improvise, which is real good, but there's his 2. That'll help. That's big. Alright, automated for 1. Remove it. Alright, there's a claim. So trader gets fickle down for 1. Fickle coming in with a blank. Alright, there's BT, so everybody takes 1. So puts it on the junk dealer, takes it on Afra, gets his card draw. It does roll the 3 for 1, which he can pay for. But yeah, because he would have thrown 000 down, right? So it gets rid of his. Does not want to pay the 3 for 1. It looks like, so he's re-rolling it all. It's the 1. Oh yeah, he was hoping for something to pair with the fickles. Oh, it looks like that was an accidental reroll, which makes sense. I was surprised he rerolled that. Okay, there's a discard to reroll the fickle. There you go. So there's 6 damage coming across the table. All right, so Kragan takes 6. That'll put him with 1 left. Let's see, what do we have left on trader side? We have 5, 7, and 4. Or I guess from left to right, 4, 7, and 5. But that assassin's worth 1 out of the gate. Kragan's dead because of the assassin, so that'll save him 1. But yeah, no reason not to bring him in. Throw 1 on Kragan, which will have to pop the shield. Misses. That'll give him an action. May as well get Kragan out at this point, right? Yep. So roll Kragan. Anything, anything, anything. Alright, brought in his conscript as well with the leader. Nothing to pair with it though. Oh, base side, and that won't go away, of course, when he dies. Act of cruelty could be a thing here. Okay, Fickle's coming out. Rolls the 3 for 1. So I mean, yeah, the 3 across the table. All right, 2 into the Sentinel, 1 into Afra. He's looking at taking a big shot here. He's not in a hurry to kill Kragan, which I don't blame him. Whoa. They can't pay for all that, but he can power action into the +2, and that's a huge shot. He does still have salt flats. Alright, junk dealer drops a merchant freighter. Alright, trader merchant freighters his own. Gain a resource. Back to Dean here. Brings in Phasma. No, not quite yet. It's not. Okay, he's going to blank the 3. Okay. Tech team for Afra, and there's 000. Got the engine started. So he'll be throwing indirect across the table, and with those guns, I mean, that's just total damage at this point. It's just a math game now. There's 1 for another riot shield. Now remember, as far as riot shield goes, the BT and 000 come in 2 packets because each is a different source. So there's 1, 2, and then kill. But it did cost him $2. All right, there's Phasma coming in. It's the special. That's enough to kill the Death Trooper unless he can remove, right? Because the Assassin will put him at 6. Could kill the Sentinel too, but I don't know why you would, except that he hasn't rolled in yet. All right, so there's 000 with a 1. When BT of course is the one that triggers the train. All right, so there's the Trooper for 1. All right, there's the Dangerous, so he'll heal 2, go 1 and 1, and then draw. So actually he can still Assassin Droid. All right, and then 1 goes on. Yep. 4, 000, 1 goes on. Yep. So there's the Assassin Droid coming in, pings 1, rolls the 2. That's big. That's what he needed. All right, crashes for 2, and then I'll actually send 1 across the table as well, which goes on the General Dunk Dealer. All right, kill the Trooper. So Trooper's gone. So now it's 6 left. After coming out, looking for shields at this point. And 2 indirect, that'll work. Right. Takes 1 on the Merchant Freighter. Yep, send it across, why not? Puts it both into Phasma at this point. I mean, he's going to take plenty more indirect, so placement doesn't ultimately matter yet. He's going to claim. All right, so BT coming in. He'll roll, and then we'll deal the indirect. So it's a blank. So he takes 1, and now D needs to take 2, which he puts 1 apiece. The 1 went on to Afra on his side. 1 to kill the Jawa Dunk Dealer. The Messenger's going to come in here and roll Focus, which is really good. That's not good for him. He'll look. Does not play, it looks like. All right, discards to re-roll. This could do it. He could do it here. 3 for 1 he got. So he'll be able to, yep, so there's 1, 2, 3. Then he'll be able to focus to the 2. Put 2 in, and then that'll actually do it. Yep, so next round, he's going to be able to... Oh, there he goes. Dangerous, so that he doesn't even need to go to next round. Dangerous, and then he deja vus, so that'll send 2 across the table with 000. And we've got an Afra kill. So that will do it. All right, good game, gents. All right, thank you guys for watching Dice Commando. This was another good game. Afra continues to show her strength, especially in this new meta, and go Commando.